Got some real-time action for you here. I've had requests from my Patreon, a couple of my Patreon patrons. I don't talk about Patreon enough, or I don't thank my Patreon patrons enough. Patreon's a deal where you can help support my channel by subscribing. The link is down in the description. No, not subscribing, but you can help my channel by giving like $5 a month or something. I don't talk about it a lot because I don't want to make it seem like I'm just trying to get money and stuff. And I don't post on Patreon because I want all my videos to be free for everyone to watch. So if you are interested in helping support my channel, you can do that. But anyways, I don't thank my Patreons enough, or my patrons on Patreon enough, and I want to thank you for that. I had requests from a couple of them for some real-time action, so I'm here at the Mammoth. This place is a giant apartment complex. It's about the size of a small city. Or the size of a small town, I should say. It has its own golf course. That's the maintenance shed for the golf course. And there'll be all kinds of stuff in here that comes off the golf course. You never know what might be in here. Oh shoot, you know what? This is Friday. Oh, I was gonna say the truck might have came today, but they didn't. That was not a good first sign. I thought I was gonna have to go somewhere else and make another video. We'll see how this goes. Lots of beer cans and stuff come off the golf course, like I said. There's a little heater. That's probably something you don't need in mid-August. I knocked my, look at that, I knocked my license plate off. Hauling some of those big aluminum doors earlier. But you'll get to see the size and scope of this place on this real-time video. It's huge. I'm filming on Super View today for the very first time on the GoPro. So we'll see how that looks. I have a hard time with this GoPro 8. It's got a rounded lip, more so than the previous GoPros. So I have a hard time telling where I'm looking, and I get stuff out of frame. So we're gonna battle that with Super View, see how it looks. Super View should widen the angle of everything. So see some of these buildings, look how big these are. 4-story building, and then some 2 stories. Oh shoot, I think the truck did come this morning, so that's kind of a bummer. Let's see how it goes. Decent new carpet rolled up in there. That's a nice piece of scrap right there. I'm actually gonna take that. It comes in good with my cats. Comes in handy with my cats. Nice. I can make this into nice disposable beds. It's just a nice brand new piece of carpet. Look at that. That's not bad. So my cats and dog appreciate that stuff. I took all the carpet out of my apartment. If you have cats and the dog, just taking all the carpet out of your living spaces can take care of a lot of problems for you. So I'll break that off in chunks and throw it down, and then just kind of push it around the hard surface floor, and then I'll just throw it away in a few months or so. It's just nice disposable stuff. So having a piece like that sticking out, that's real visible to everyone. Now it's pretty easy for someone to see me and be able to understand what it is I'm doing around here. People get upset sometimes thinking you're dumping and whatnot, but that's kind of like flying a flag. I put my scavenger flag up the mast. My little what do they call them on ships? I guess mast, flag mast. And that's what they put the sail up the mast, don't they? Flagpole on a ship. Scavenger vessel. Maritime rights for scavenging. What's up, man? That guy was giving me the evil eye. So it's probably a good thing. Hopefully he can figure out what it is I'm doing by my scavenger flag. How you doing? What's up, man? Throwing away any good stuff?
No, I just threw it back.
What's that? What's that?
Do you resell things?
I'm just scavenging for stuff.
Okay, I got you. I have some stuff to kind of sell.
Sell?
Yeah.
What, you selling on eBay or what?
Yeah, I sell eBay on stuff like that.
Hey, you don't mind being on a video, do you?
No, it's cool.
You're on YouTube. VidVulture on YouTube.
Really? Well, how do you spell that?
Vid, like short for video.
Oh, okay.
And then vulture, like the bird.
Oh, okay.
All one word. VidVulture.
Okay, I'll look that up. Do you like
That's a pretty good logo. That's a VidVulture logo almost.
This is a Skyhawk.
Skyhawk, is that high school?
Yeah. Do you
run track? You run track?
No, I'm a swimmer.
Swimmer?
Yeah.
Close. That's close.
Yeah.
Do I do what now?
Do you sell online?
I used to. I kind of slowed down now because I'm making videos.
Yeah.
I make money off the videos,
I'm
so
sure that.
I give away a lot of stuff. And I do sell stuff, like, and then I sell scrap metal. And
Okay, that's cool.
I sell the cream of the crop and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I understand that.
eBay, Etsy, Amazon. I sell books. Hey, you sell college textbooks?
No, I used to on Amazon.
Yeah, I
but
sell on Amazon.
Super competitive now.
Yeah, and it's 15 to 20% fees too when it's all said and done.
Yeah, that's a long time ago. Yeah, now I just go to auctions and I buy it and I sell.
Yeah, do you make videos anywhere? You on social media?
No, I don't make any videos.
You got social media?
I do, yeah.
What's social media? You want a shout out?
Yeah, sure.
What's
It's at Danielito_Carvajal. No one's gonna
say that again.
It's at the Danielito_Carvajal.
All right.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to.
Carvajal?
Carvajal.
All right.
It's my last name.
You'd be surprised, man.
Yeah.
Hey, take it easy, dude.
Yeah.
I may have to turn the camera off with the truck having come. I mean, there could be some really good stuff through here, but it's not good for making a video. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and go to a different part of town for the real time. What do I see peeking out over here? Look at that. No sooner I turn the camera off and we find something. I think that's a little 49cc little kids quad. It's all tore up though. Hey, there's one of those deals with the filter like I found. Didn't know what it was. Looks like an air intake. The one I found was made out of plastic though. I can't believe they'd make something out of plastic and then strap it onto an engine. But I think that one's made out of plastic too. Huh. I might come back for this. It's just gonna be scrap metal. It's not really worth a whole lot. Kind of a neat find though. The right person might be able to get that running maybe. That's free-tail worthy. They're not bad. Nice and clean. That's a mount for a TV, flat screen TV. I think it's supposed to mount to a bigger piece that goes on the wall, or maybe a desk deal, or entertainment center deal, or whatever. Going back to earlier, that was a pretty good example of what you might run into. I know, I just saw, there it is. Farkle. You never know what you might run into as far as people. One guy was giving me the stink eye. And then a matter of seconds later, the next guy just wanting to know if I sell stuff and what I do and blah blah blah, you know, totally cool. And you never know, you gotta be careful what you might run into. Could be a psychotic Nazi that can't believe you're not following his rules. Followed by a really cool dude. You must not scavenge. There's rules against scavenging. I demand orders. Never know where you might find a Nazi. Farkle. What do we have here? I saw a glass scale. Probably just needs batteries. Let's see. Almost every one of these I've ever found is in good working condition. Batteries drain and it becomes disposable. Alrighty, there's a little fire safe. I sold these before. These are hilarious. I mean, it's for fires, but I hope no one ever gets the idea that you can hide like a gun or valuables in these things, because they just go like this. Watch this. See how ridiculous that is? I like showing that when I find these. That one was locked. I showed it before with one that was open, but that one was clearly locked. And that wasn't actually, the hinges usually break. That was actually the lock itself that came undone. It's just a piece of junk. Here's, let me show you the hinges on these things. Well, shoot. That's what I was trying to show right there. Goofy little 1/4-inch plastic hinge. I suppose for a fire, it might be all right. But I can't even imagine that thing going through a fire. As goofy as that thing is built, I can't imagine how heat couldn't get in there. But anyways, definitely don't use that as a gun safe or anything. A lot of cheap lock boxes and stuff are just the same way. You just throw them on the ground and they'll come open. I guess I'd like to be able to find one right now. I guess the moral to the story is if you're going to get a safe, get a real safe, one that 2 or 3 human beings cannot pick up. You know what I mean? Get you a 600-700 pounder. So I'm here on this long street. It's usually going to produce a lot of good scrap metal. Really not a whole lot of stuff with a whole lot of value. You got to be careful around here. There could be people sketchy about you looking in the garbage for other reasons than you being the bad guy. You don't want to come across the wrong person that's worried about you digging in their garbage. So here's just gonna be in and out, get her down, get down the street. Ooh, a pair of jumper cables. That's a nice piece of scrap. I didn't mention that earlier. That's a cooling unit out of a high-powered gaming PC, I think. I think it's a gaming PC. Anyways, it's a sapphire. It's got gold fingers there. I think it's a what they call a gold card. It's got 3 heat sinks, 3 fans. It's a high quality cooling unit out of some sort of gizmo anyway. And there goes someone doing 50 and a 25. It's a dangerous street through here. Real dangerous for a couple different reasons. That was probably the biggest reason right there. I've seen people doing about 80 miles an hour down this street. Farkle sparkle. Boy. I don't know if the super view can see that or not. Farkle sparkle. Ceiling fan action. Oh boy, fly galore. I got a comment, someone saying you don't need the fork holes to break these off. It's probably true, but lots of times they'll be dirty. This one's got the funk on it, and it's actually quite a bit easier to just use this. Nice clean breaks right at the end of the metal. It takes about 20% of the effort. I'm going to change my method here. Stop zigzagging across the street. It's rush hour right now, so I'm just gonna do all the dumpsters on the right side and then come back down there. So hey, look at it. So it's working out pretty close to what I usually say when I come through here. Nice area for producing scrap metal, for sure. A lot of stuff doesn't go to waste around here though, outside of this. Hey, they finally built a new one that burned down a while ago. If the value of scrap metal was known to most people, I doubt any of this would even be in here. It might be $10, $20 of scrap metal sitting here, you know, by the time I'm done, who knows? And if more people knew about it, I can't imagine it'd be sitting here like this. Yeehaw! Nice little motor, nice little pieces of insulated copper wire. Nice little find, really. Little chunk of chains, anyways. La-di-da. Farkle. No, it's not. It's a fake Farkle. What I'd say. Didn't I just get done saying I'm going to stick to the ones on the right? Old habits die hard. Fiber optics. Fiber optics cables. Oi. That's a nice little scrap bit right there. Did I check this one? Couple pallets in that one over there. This can be a decent place sometimes. Real big apartment complex with just a handful of dumpsters that you can zip through, lickety split. Farkle. A little bit of scrap in there. Not gonna mess around with it right now. Looking for the cream of the crop and the gravy that goes on top. Not in the mood for skibble scabble right now. Don't want to bore my viewers with repeated 10 cent scrap scores, so I don't know how many people live here. 100, 200 maybe? 300? I don't know. Somewhere around there. So in essence, what you just saw me do was skim the throwouts of a couple hundred people just in a matter of minutes. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Hi, Pooch. You the good Pooch? You a good Pooch? So, man, that's a pretty Pooch. Like the eye color. You a pretty Pooch? Indicator action. A lot of what I do is based on seeing indicators of stuff that will be in there. If you were to try to search through every one of these dumpsters that I check, I mean, there's not enough time in the day, it'd be impossible. So I've learned to find an indicator, and this looks like a junk drawer dump. I see a 25 Farco laying right there with some jewelry and a little black box of some sorts. I think it's actually gonna be makeup. Now that I look at it, when I first saw it, I thought it might be a mobile device of some sorts, but I don't think it is. Maybe it's Maybelline. Okay, big Farkle. And then we've got a gold chain. Look at that. Hey, that dude's pretty cool. I might have to hold on to that guy. And then we like gold chains when we're scavenging, especially the ones with pearls on them. Let's see. Oh, that's plastic. That's a fake pearl. But sometimes gold chains, the clasp on them will break. Sometimes you will find magnetic metal on a gold chain. You will find a fake pearl on a gold chain. You will find fake stuff on a gold chain. It's not a common thing, but I definitely have found them before. Real gold chain with, because a lot of people when they check jewelry in bulk like that, they'll take a magnet to a pile of it, and anything that sticks to it they'll just throw away. But I have found gold chains before where if you touch them with a magnet, the clasps will stick to the magnet. So I'm sure that happens fairly often. Gold clasps probably aren't all that strong and durable and probably have a habit of breaking, I would expect. So we'll see. Hey, we going Farkle. Information for the Great Farkle giveaway of 2020 down in the description. Click on show more, description will open up. You go down there and check it out. Wow. Yeah. Too powerful for its own good. That's a free-tail store gem. Okay, what was I babbling about? What was I yammering about? Let's see. That's that is what you want to make sure happens. That's the kind you throw in a scrap pile. let's see here. What are we dealing with? Those are aluminum chairs, which is nice. What's up, man? Huh?
Can you go through my dumpster?
You don't want to? Hey, you mind if I grab these aluminum chairs? Scrap metal's worth good money, man. That's all I'm doing, just picking out stuff like that. I've been doing it here for 12 years.
Tell you what, just don't be climbing into the dumpster.
Yeah. We got a deal, man.
Climbing into it, you know, you can get hurt kind of thing.
Yeah, man, I'm a pro. I understand exactly where you're coming from, man. I don't like people in there myself. You don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna come back for these if you don't mind. I'm gonna bring back my loppers. Lop them up.
You can reach in there and grab it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just
All
climb
right.
into them.
Yeah,
We'll get it.
totally understandable, man. I agree with you, actually. Have a nice day, man. Of course, I do get inside the dumpsters. It's really not something you should be doing because it's dangerous, but I'm not going to sue anyone. I know that I'm responsible for myself, so I wouldn't do something like that. But I also know that I'm not in there inside the dumpster digging around for personal information and stuff. That might be functional. But so I mean, there is no real clear-cut black and white, right and wrong, legal and illegal with this dumpster diving. Technically it's legal, but technically trespassing and loitering and littering is illegal, so I could be considered loitering right now, you know. So when that kind of stuff happens, when you're confronted by people, just try to diffuse the situation if you can. And the worst thing they can do is tell you to leave. I mean, if there's no signs or nothing and they call the cops and the cops pull you over, cops, they can't do anything. I mean, that sign there is for dumping, $500 fine. It says for tenants use only, violators prosecuted. That's for dumping. But someone, if they really wanted to, could twist that any way they see fit, you know. So if you were to do this type of activity, smile, you're on camera, you will run into that type of stuff, and you just always want to just leave as quick as possible and be friendly. And you see how I handled that right there, you know. I've been coming here for 12 years and that guy may have lived here for 6 months, you know what I mean? So just try to diffuse the situation. Like I said, they don't know who you are, you know. You could run into a drug dealer's apartment. He might come out with a gun, you know, so be careful. Just be polite and leave. Don't argue. Just try to leave right away. Big old pooch. How about I take myself out of the situation? Hi, pooch. Wrap the leash around the dog's muzzle. Might want to get out of their way. I'm a big old pooch. A 100-pound pooch. I'll avoid 100-pound pooches. Where the first thing the owner does is wrap the leash around the dog's mouth. I'll get out of the way. wheelchair action. Look at that right there. That's a children's wheelchair. Looks like it's been sitting on someone's back patio or something, judging by the weed eater dust grass splatter on it. Would be my guess, something along them lines. I'm going to come back. I'm already coming back for the chairs, so. Round 2 coming up shortly. Hour and 15 minutes of camera light left, give or take. And stainless steel heating elements. There's skibble scabble. Like I said, I don't want to waste people's time, but grabbing this stuff all day long. But there it is. Oh, dirty stainless at the yard for that. Okie dokie. What I have here are my aluminum and copper loppers. Technical name is utility cable cutters. I got these on eBay used for a good price. I think maybe $30 or so. They're designed to go through aluminum and copper only. This one used on eBay does the job great. This is probably like maybe $100 tool, brand new. It looks like someone tried to go through a steel screw or a nail. And these will go through little pieces of steel if you absolutely had to or wanted to, but it'll ruin the blades. But they're just a wonderful tool for cutting up scrap. Like this right here. This is why I got that tool. If you get a pair of these, if you're a scrapper of any level, you will want to get a pair of these, have a pair of these around. This is I think that's a 24-inch handle, maybe 26. I think it's 24-inch handle. You want a good big pair because you get that leverage. The leverage makes it going through butter on these. But let's see, 1, 2, 3. Of course, I'd have a real hard time carrying these 3 chairs, so that's why I have this tool. But that's the tool to have around for any kind of scrapper, regardless of having the space be an issue. But let's get to it. I should check this. Let's see. Okay, pure aluminum, and then we're gonna have a steel plate right there. Everything else is aluminum, so I guess I don't know if I can get in there or not. Well, shoot. Maybe I'll have to go through right there. Let's see. I kind of got a funky angle going here, but as long as it's aluminum, these cutters should hold up. If you tried that with a steel or a brass or something, let's see, I want to go square. It would just ruin these cutters, but oh, you old dog. Jeez. Well, it's not exactly going through there like butter. This is kind of this isn't something I normally would cut, but it's definitely a pressure point. It's a place I should cut to make sense. Let's see. Oh, that was easy. I should have done that to begin with. So that's pure aluminum right there. Nice. And let me show you how this cuts through a normal piece like this, how easy it is. See that? And it's just so simple. The reason I did it on those is because that was just the best spot to do it. It was more of a struggle than I liked, but see how it normally would be, just going through that rectangle bar at an angle was a little different. You get the idea. And then this is just lickety split. So I'm not gonna wrestle with it anymore. That'll just go as aluminum breakers there. And get some of this. That was almost gone. Never mind. And nice pieces of aluminum. Of course, I will need to take off these straps before I take it to the scrapyard, but they're real easy. Just nothing to it. And there'll be like a little tab right there, something like that. All right, now I'm just gonna do the same thing to these other two. And now that I know what I'm doing, it'll be easier and faster, of course. Let's see if I even have to even make a mark on the other side. Let's see if I can just, yeah, see, look at it. Well, broke in the wrong spot, I guess. Broke on the weld, but it's a good thing about scrap. It doesn't need to be pretty. So I guess this video is a good example of the three faces, the three emotions you could run into out here. First was the evil guy who would like to put me in his gas chamber, and then the second guy was cool dude, probably like to join you. And then the third guy here at this place was middle of the road guy. And it's understandable. I mean, you see someone going through your garbage, or you think you see someone going through your garbage, and of course that might be upsetting. But once you tell people what you're doing, I mean, unless you have some serious problems, it shouldn't be too much of a big deal, you know. I mean, oh no, this guy's taking garbage. Oh no, stop this guy from taking the garbage. There it is. I could cut it down a lot further than that if I wanted to. I could cut it down in a way where it pretty much fits down the bottom of my tote. But that's good enough for now. And like I said, I'll take off these straps when I go to the yard, or before I go to the yard. But, let's go get that wheelchair and maybe we'll find some more stuff. My battery's running low, so the sun's going down. Let's get down the road. an Xbox One console. I thought it was gonna be a PS3. I saw it from that angle. Shoot, I might throw that on eBay right away for parts. It's my kind of item right there. Xbox One. Parts are not working on eBay. I'll get snatched up immediately. What I'll do is I'll just list it for like a penny, 98 cents, something like that. Just put it on auction, 5-7 day auction. That hasn't been like thrown around and dropped and smashed or anything. It probably just stopped working for some sort of reason, but I'll see if there's more of that in there. I think I see it right over there. Someone might have thrown it in the dumpster, I suppose. It might have had one hard bang. There it is. That definitely helps. What do you think about that, folks? That's my kind of eBay item. Wham bam. What you think about that? I sold a PS4 similar condition a while back. I think it went for like $200. Parts not working. Kind of an eye of the beholder deal. I'm sure there's people out there that want to tinker with it, see if they can get it to work. It's not my game. I'm just gonna put zero labor, close to zero labor into it. Only thing I'm gonna do is make a listing on eBay. 5, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Taking pictures of it and stuff, and be done with it. What do you think about that? That might be a $100 bill. Why's your horn bent, dude? Huh? You got something good to eat? Let me come closer if I act like I got something good to eat. Come here, boy. You guys mowing the lawn? Huh? Why's your horn bent, dude? You been ramming your head into stuff? You hard-headed? Yeah? Dishwasher action. There's actually a nice little motor and some wires on there, but I'm just gonna grab that big piece of copper pipe. I would skip the whole thing, but if I go around skipping copper pipes, what am I even out here for to begin with, huh? That's just a little tiny cheap motor on there anyways. I've noticed over 12 years of doing this, the motors on those dishwashers seem to be getting smaller. Nice piece of copper. I think it's gone. I think it disappeared. Look at that. It might have been that guy that was walking by. I don't know if I caught him on camera or not. When I pulled up, I said wheelchair action. The dude looked right over here at it. Well, that doesn't happen very often. I think I might have alerted that guy to it though. That was a nice wheelchair. That was the real deal. So that kind of ruins the end of my video, huh? Every now and then that'll happen. But I was probably gonna put it in a retail store anyways, so the whole point is this gonna go to use to somebody and someone will make some money off of it. I've taken wheelchairs to pawn shops before, and like $10 a pawn shop might give you, just cash in hand. It's not a bad deal. You take them to the scrapyard. Of course you can sell them however you want to sell them, but I think those guys over there are eyeing me. One's smiling. They might have snatched it out, but if I wasn't talking to the camera, I don't think anyone would have noticed it was in there. But trying to find some Farkles or something, a little consolation prize. Anyways, of course you can sell something like that on wherever. No need to tell anyone that. But anyways, let's call it wraps, I guess. That's the gem right there. That's my kind of item. Put it on eBay, put it in a box and ship it and be done with it. That's the gem of the video. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed this little session. It's not a bad little session. And what I did, for those of you that don't know scrapping, what I did with these chairs was, the chairs by themselves would have been 5 cents a pound for aluminum breakage. Cutting that steel plate off of there and taking the plastic little vinyl deals off makes this aluminum worth 20 to 25 cents a pound by today's prices, which are low. So that quadruples, quintuples the price what I did there. So doing stuff like that makes a lot of sense when it's quick and easy and get her done and all that. But that's enough blabbering. As always, thanks for watching.